Good afternoon and welcome to Rotterdam once again for another set of FIH Pro League games as we continue to see the best that the world of hockey has to offer. Schedule there showing that we're in the Netherlands and Belgium across the games this evening. London this week and then Berlin next week, the other two venues for this European leg. Well, the city that started as a small fishing settlement in the 13th century has grown and grown into the second largest city in the Netherlands and the biggest seaport in Europe. And it is, of course, our host venue here this afternoon. But our focus isn't on the water, well, unless you count the water on the turf, as we're treated to two more fantastic games. The first, live from Rotterdam, is Spain taking on Ireland. Underneath the commentary position here. There we go, centre pass taken by the Irish, playing left to right across your screens, and they start with that high ball deep into the Spanish backline. Ireland obviously all in green, Spain. Ball in, here's the post, goes all the way across. McFerrin didn't know where that gone, but that's in, however. The flick goes past the goalkeeper. Very, very well finished in the end, a narrow angle. Quincy Amundsen credited with the goal. Little touch goes behind the goalkeeper, off the back foot, all the way across the goal line. The pullback is positive. Finish across the goalkeeper. Nothing that McFerrin can do to get her hands up. First touch across, it indeed was for Quincy Amundsen. McCauley and then just plays it back out. Nice interchange. McLaughlin on the overlap, goes back foot, clips it across, takes half a touch. Nothing considered to be dangerous. That, however, is as it comes up off a stick. Utri forcing the ball into the danger area. The Australian come Irish woman picks that. Bobbly ball is not considered dangerous. A nice little reverse bunt off there, and then it's up off the stick, unfortunately, of Kinet. Out to the top, in slap. What a finish that is! McLaughlin into the bottom corner, the tap and slap. Clean routine. Draws the goalkeeper in straight through Carey's feet as she comes in for the tip-in. Great finish, straight down that line. Nothing that Clara Perez can do. Legs aren't that long. Straight through. Oh, the touch from Upton is a rough one. Spain force things in. McFerrin comes out and gets right on top of that. It's been blown for back stick, but not after Roisin Upton was bundled into the Irish goal. You can see here, there's the heavy touch. There's the pass there. It's just the attempted restart from Molina, just flattened Upton at that moment. Good goalkeeping from McFerrin to recognise she had to get involved. Torrens goes again, gets the free hit. Defenders have to back away into the circle. Torrens still there, tries to flip it over Perez under the goalkeeper's body. Here's the run into the circle. Eyes up, tries to get it around and then over the goalkeeper. Nice little skill, good movement. Begs. Restarts down the left-hand side. Carlos Garcia Cuenca makes a signal, and then suddenly inside the 23, he's animated down in front of his bench beneath us to the left-hand side. Ireland into the 23, get themselves an opportunity from the set piece. Their third of the game. Just inside, and that is deemed to be late. The first challenge, second challenge, nothing wrong with that, but the first challenge, loose and late. Right Castle, bunted across, slap in is high, that's slammed into Ashley Utri's stick. She didn't even see it as it knocks her stick out of her hand. Just got underneath that, was always going to be blown for lift. McLaughlin apologising immediately. Carlos Garcia Cuenca down beneath us. He's going mad, as I said he was starting the game. It's a fair call. The umpires have insisted that the ball has been stopped, it's been in the right place, and that one on the sideline wasn't. It's a fair appeal, and it goes as we see a replay. Carey cuts in field, needed to give the pass about a metre earlier. It goes behind Hawkshaw on the right-hand side. Comes to nothing, and all those circle entries, unfortunately for Ireland, come to nothing. And we go to a shootout, because at full time here in Rotterdam, scores are tied. Spain 1, Ireland 1. Both sides get a point. We'll see who will take the shootout bonus point. Away we go. Off the top of the deep, right to left, stays visible. McFerrin goes down, but there's no issue there. McFerrin drops across. Jimenez gets the first goal. Spain 1, Ireland 0. deemed to be any sort of obstruction. Carries the ball really well. There's no issue with it. Carry position, natural carry position you would see in a game. Into the top of the circle. Perez comes out to penalty spot height, sets herself. It's a foot from Hawkshaw. She gets that horribly wrong. Teresa Lima. Left to right, stays facing the goalkeeper, McFerrin. Then there's a slip down there, and McFerrin picks it. What's she asking for? I don't know what Teresa Lima is asking for. She's referred it immediately.
She touches my... Okay.
So suggesting that McFerrin touched her foot. Well, we'll see what sort of contact
Dan,
there is in the replay.
Yes, one.
There is a team referral from Spain. I play on. Spain is looking for a stick. The stick of the goalkeeper touched her foot.
Okay, so I'm looking whether the stick of the goalkeeper hits her foot.
Yeah, so we're looking to see if it makes any material difference. You can have a little touch. There's nothing there that I can see. Oh, it's the leg guard. Yeah. There is contact that I think knocks Lima over, but it'll be whether it's considered to be a re-award or a penalty stroke as she comes back. There's the contact, does hook her foot. Now it's about whether Dan Barstow feels that it's accidental or deliberate, whether it's a retake or a penalty stroke.
One, I have advice for you. There was a foul by the goalkeeper, so you should award a penalty stroke and Spain keep their referral.
Thank you.
Okay, there we go. Let's see if she can make it 2-0. And she does. Really well taken into the bottom corner. Aisha McFerrin after the contact into the corner and had to come back into the middle. That's a really well taken stroke. My player of the game for Ireland during normal time. The whistle that sets off the 8 seconds. She's got really close to Perez, too close to Perez. Perez just skips away. McLaughlin was always within touching distance. Perez saw it and took it away. Movement in for Vidosa. Vidosa gets close to McFerrin, round McFerrin and in. That is so straightforward. Vidosa makes it look so easy, just sets herself, little lateral ball and then under the arm. Ireland must score. If they don't on this opportunity, it's all over. Vidosa sets, rolls, moves, goal. Thank you very much. Power into the top of the circle, fakes the shot, gets close to Perez again. Perez steps out behind, round the back, needs to finish, doesn't finish. Misses an open goal. Unfortunately, Ireland score none from 3. Power does so well to get round the goalkeeper and then can't get enough through it. So they have to satisfy for the point from the draw, nothing from the shootout loss. Spain with the point from the draw and the bonus point. Power set herself really well, as we see in this replay. Got out to Perez's right-hand side, picks back in, and with the goal at her mercy, doesn't get enough on it, and Spain take the additional point. That takes them from 14 to 16 points on the table. Power disappointment, consoled by the coaching team. However, how big will that point be in the grand scheme of things? The draw in normal time ties them up with England in the table. High fives along the line. They played superbly well, learnt from the weekend, held the ball much better, recycled it. The confirmation at the end of that shootout. The score in the shootout is Spain 3, Ireland 0. To come off the back of the 1-1 game result before we went to that shootout situation.